Welcome guys to another weekly update. So today I will share again what I'm expecting next for the Bitcoin. So if we just start on our monthly time frame, we lose the one time framing. We get that drop to the downside, we cleared the liquidity lows, and we get straight back to the upside. So if you just turn on the previous monthly levels, so we cleared the previous monthly low, and we have that previous monthly equilibrium, which is a really nice level for some short trade. I will talk about this previous monthly equilibrium on the lower time frame. So if you just jump lower on the weekly, the weekly chart is kinda ugly. This is like the bearish, so we get that drop to the downside, we clear the liquidity lows, we take out the previous monthly low, and we get straight back to the upside. So if we get the weekly candle bullish close, then we can expect some higher prices. I don't say that we're gonna clear the all-time high and those, I don't know, the 80k and that stuff, but we can expect some higher prices and then some maybe reversal to the downside. But if you flip the whole scenario, so if you just jump on the daily time frame, if you just flip the whole range, we then can expect some higher prices to come, maybe to take the all-time high again, or maybe this 80k. But if we look on the daily time frame, we have the bearish market structure. So we have the high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and we here have the break of structure, and then we can expect like some lower high, and then again the lower low, so the continuation to the downside. And just a second to clean that. Okay, so in the previous weekly update, I talked about this fixed volume range profile. So we had that scenario right here. We don't have that price action, so just to mark, we didn't have this price action right here. So I said if we get accepted back in that value area, so if you pull out the fixed volume range profile from the start of the range, you get the point of control, value area low and value area high. So I talked about this point of control, that we need to be aware of that point of control, and we need to be aware of this high right here. So I recommend to jump on the previous weekly update just to look, just to take a look what I said about this point of control right here. So then we get that, I said if we get rejection from that point of control, if that point of control hold like the resistance, and if we get breakout of this value area low again, then we can expect that drop to the downside to clear the previous monthly low. This was the previous monthly low, the liquidity low, that we can expect the drop to the downside to clear the liquidity low, and then we can see some continuation to the higher prices. But for right now we need to wait for more data to come. So for right now we need to extend that fixed volume range profile. So this is the extended fixed volume range profile. We have the value area low, point of control, and value area high. So the value area high and point of control are in the same zone like the previous value area. So this was the previous value area, but value area low is a little different price. So if we get the daily, the previous daily close inside of the previous, previous daily close inside of the previous value area, we get the retest of this value area low, so we can expect some push to the higher prices, maybe to the point of control, or maybe to the previous monthly equilibrium. So if we just hide in the higher fixed volume range profile, and if we jump on the lower time frame, like 30 minutes, we need to be aware of this high right here. Why? Because if we turn on our TPO, we have the single prints right here. So if we just mark that, so these are the single prints, we can expect some push to the higher prices. We can expect to get some swing failure pattern of this high right here to fill out the single prints, and then some reversal to the downside to maybe clear this liquidity loss right here, or maybe to fill out these single prints we have right below us. So we can expect maybe something like that. So if we get that push to the higher, if we get that swing failure pattern, if we see the rejection of these single prints, then we can expect some drop to the downside to fill the single prints again, and then to see potential continuation to the higher prices. I don't say that we will gonna see some rejection of these single prints. We simply can just flip that like the support, and then some continuation to the higher prices, because we have the unfinished highs right here. So this is like the magnet for the price. This is like the magnet for the price. We can see to that zone be flipped, then see some continuation to the higher prices, because we have the single prints right here. If we again turn on the TPO, you can see that we have some single prints right here. So this is the magnet for the price, and we need to be aware of this point of control. So we have the unfinished highs right here, just to hide this. So we have these single prints right here, we have unfinished highs, and if we flip that zone, we can expect to take out these highs right here. If we get the candle closes above these highs, then that's the break of structure. We can then expect, I don't know, bounce, I mean rejection from that single print, retest of this point of control, and then continuation to the higher prices, because we have the big liquidity zone right above us. So here is the big liquidity zone. We can expect, I don't know, some push to the higher prices. If we get some something like that, some price action like that, we can then expect to fill these single prints, to take out the unfinished highs, to take that big liquidity zone right here, and then we can expect some reversal to the downside. For right now, you need to be patient and wait for some more data to come. For right now, I don't like anything about this range right here, because we don't have the clean setups. So I'm just interested if we're gonna see if I gonna see some rejection of this single print and this high right here. If we get that swing failure pattern, I will take that short trade, but that can be just like the scalp trade or the day trade. I don't know, to handle this liquidity loss right here. So if we get that rejection, I will look for this loss to be taken out, and then continuation to the higher. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.